What's up guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a huge Sephora haul. I have so much stuff in front of me right now, so I really don't want to waste too much time talking in the intro. So if you guys like these types of videos, I do tons of Sephora hauls on my channel, so hit that subscribe button if you aren't already a subscriber. And without further ado, let's just get into it. The first thing I have here is by the brand GlamGlow. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over. It kind of went viral. This is the Instamud 60-second pore refining treatment. This goes on blue, I believe, and you leave it on for a minute, and it's just supposed to deep clean and refine your pores. It says smooth, soft, and even skin on here. How do you open this box? There we go. This is a lot different than their other packaging. Usually GlamGlow does those circle pot type of containers, so this is a lot different from GlamGlow, and I really like this packaging. I just want to put a little pump on the back of my hand just to see what it looks like. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, it's purple. I thought it was blue. It's already starting to bubble up. It's already starting to look kind of like foam. Oh, of course I already messed it up. It says on here to smooth a generous layer onto dry, clean skin and do not rub in. And I just sat there and rubbed this in. So I think you're just supposed to pat it on your skin and then just let it sit there. I forgot to say this in my intro too, but I do always do Sephora haul updates. So in about 3 weeks maybe, after I get to try everything out, I will do an updated video to this one and just give you guys a little follow-up of how everything worked out for me, so stay tuned for that. Next thing I have here is this Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. That was a mouthful. I have the shade Porcelain, by the way. I believe this was the lightest shade they had, or maybe the second lightest. This is a huge bottle too. This is like twice the size of a Tarte Shape Tape, and it has the same kind of doe foot applicator on it. It says you can use this to conceal, contour, highlight, and retouch, and it's supposed to be super full coverage. I actually don't like the Born This Way foundation. It doesn't work on my skin at all since I am super oily. It just looks terrible on my skin. So hopefully this one doesn't give me any issues, but I have high hopes for this one just because so many people have been loving it. All right, next up, this is something that I'm super excited about. This is by Voss, and this is the Flamingo eyeshadow palette. I saw this online, I believe, and I immediately added it to my cart. I have so many eyeshadow palettes that are neutrals and just warm bronzy shades, and so when I saw this, first of all, look at this packaging. How adorable. These colors just scream my name. I already swatched them, I could not help myself, but every single shade in here is right up my alley. Anytime I wanna do colors, these are all the shades that I go for. I'll swatch Tidal Wave right here. And this one is a duochrome shadow, so you can kind of see in the light there how it's reflecting a little bit of yellow, green, teal, super pretty. That one is Bikini. That one is Island. See how this matte shade swatches right here? This is in the shade Flamingos. Ooh. I have another eyeshadow palette by Voss. Again, this one is a little bit older, I believe, because I've seen it in Sephora for the past couple months now, if I'm not mistaken. I feel like I've seen this at least. This eye palette is called the Rainbow Eyeshadow Palette. There's 10 shadows in here, and they're really big pans. So if you compare the size of these ones to these ones, they're much bigger. And there's actually a lot of the same, oh my gosh, I am just a mess right now. There's a lot of the same type of shades in here, but I don't even care. I love color so much that I will take any palette with color in it. And they're also all shimmer shades, which I totally forgot. I'm gonna swatch a couple of these too just to compare them. Oh, wow. That one's really pretty. It has a gold undertone, but it's reflecting really light pearl shades. Let's do Fiji too. I just love these blues. Are you kidding me? Look at those. So pretty. All right, moving on, the next thing I have is by the brand Lawless, and I've never actually heard of this brand, but when I saw this box, I was so drawn to it. This is called Woke Up. I think it's, oh yeah, Woke Up Like This, and this is a foundation. Such a cool package to come in. I have the shade, I don't know how to pronounce that. Mojave? I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Let me know, please, if I butchered that. So this is what the bottle looks like. I actually have no idea what this foundation is supposed to be. If it's supposed to be matte, full coverage. It doesn't say anywhere on the box or the bottle, so I am definitely gonna be trying this out and letting you guys know how I like it. It's like really separating here in the bottle, if you guys can see all that separation going on. It says to shake it really well. Okay, I'm shaking it like really, really hard, and it's not even budging. Usually when you shake a foundation, it covers like the inside of the bottle, so this must be really thick. What is going on? There's also a bunch of little, do you guys see those little black dots? I don't know if those are air bubbles. Okay, I'm gonna pump some of this on the back of my hand and just see if I can get an idea of what the finish of it looks like. The shade might be a little bit too yellow for me. Yeah, that's really yellow. It feels very thick and it definitely looks full coverage. I mean, it's very opaque. All right, so I'm just gonna wait for this to dry down and see if I can tell what the finish of it is. But until then, let's move on to the next thing. So I also have this Ipanema Sunset Glow Oil. This is a brand that makes that Bum Bum cream that everybody loves. It smells amazing. And they came out with 2 of these shimmer body oils. I have the lighter shade. There is a darker, more bronzy shade. And basically just a body oil that has a bunch of shimmer in it. And I love this bottle, by the way, but I don't like how it doesn't have a pump because I feel like it can get really messy really fast. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my arm to show you guys what the shade of it looks like. Oh, yeah, see, that's way too much. Beautiful. Oh my, I cannot wait to bathe myself in this. I'm gonna put it all over my legs. My main concern is that it's gonna dry sticky though, because if you guys have, oh my gosh, it smells so good. Very pretty, glowy. It feels really, really soft too, just like an oil basically. It's a little bit tacky right now. Let's see if it dries down though and stops doing that, because if you guys have ever tried the Fenty Beauty, I forgot what it's, Body Lava, it is so sticky. I literally used it one time and my mistake, I wore it out of the house thinking that it was gonna dry down and it didn't. I had dog hair stuck all over me. Everything was sticking to me. I couldn't even touch my skin and it was so tacky and sticky. I hated it. All right, next thing I have is a mask. This is by the brand Glow Recipe and it's the Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. I actually saw Jaclyn Hill talking about this a while ago and anything she recommends, I buy. And this container is so cute. It's super, super heavy too. It feels very luxurious. It smells so good. All right, this says it's formulated with watermelon, hyaluronic acid, and AHA to hydrate and smooth for post-facial results all in one jar. You can use it as a peeling sleeping mask or you can use it as a wash-off mask. So I didn't know that. I thought it was just a sleeping mask. To use it as a sleeping mask, you're just supposed to use it after all of your skincare routine. So you still do your serums, your moisturizers, and everything, and then you put this on. Otherwise, you can just leave it on for 10 minutes and wash it off. So I will probably be using this as a sleeping mask just for the days where I need that extra hydration. All right, next up we have the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions palette. So this is an extension to the first 4 that she launched. And this one just caught my eye because I love these corally shades. They're coming off a little bit more orange on screen, but they definitely have more of that coral undertone. And this one is kind of like a hot pink. Looks super cute. And I have the, I messed that up. It's a little patchy. We'll see how it works in the eyes though. Swatching never does justice. This shade down here looks really pretty too. It's a duochrome. So it's just a really pretty, fiery, kind of coral pink mixed with orange. All right, so this foundation has been on the back of my hand for like 10 minutes now and it looks pretty dewy. I don't know, there's definitely a shine to it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that shade is really dark. So I'm gonna have to use that when I have a spray tan. Right, then we have the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. Again, I've been hearing so many people loving this, but I also have heard some people saying that it's not good for oily skin because it starts to look a little bit dewy after it sets into the face. So that does worry me, but I'm still obviously gonna try it. I'm sure I'll love it. It comes in this really nice package too. I love this frosted glass on here and it looks like there's, ooh, that is so cool. Yeah, it doesn't say the finish or anything that it has, just that it's a translucent powder. So I guess we'll find out when I use this in a video and see how it works on my skin. Even if it does start to look a little bit dewy, I actually don't mind looking dewy as long as I don't look oily. So we'll see how this works. Speaking of dewy, I have 2 setting sprays that I want to talk about. So the first one, I picked up the travel size version of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. For those of you who watched my Get Ready With Me, the last video that I talked about, I mentioned that I am refilming this Sephora haul because the first time I filmed it, I only had a few things and I went to Sephora again, got a bunch of stuff. Anyways, so I already have tried this and I don't like it. It honestly is just way too dewy on me. It made me look really oily and it also made my skin look like sticky and feel sticky. So I'm not a fan of this. I know everybody else loves this, but I don't know, maybe I'll just keep trying it. I only tried it one time. I don't know, maybe if I used it with really matte makeup and tried this, it would give me a different look. I definitely will keep trying this though because I mean, this stuff is expensive. And then the next dewy setting spray that I got is by by Cover FX. I haven't tried this one yet. This is the Dewy Finish Setting Spray. So Cover FX also has an illuminating spray, and I liked it the first couple times I tried it. And then I told you guys in one of my Sephora Haul follow-ups that I just don't really like it anymore, only because I went outside, and when you're in the house and you look in the mirrors, it looks really, really pretty. Your skin looks super luminous and dewy, and then you go outside and there's actual like glitter particles on your face. It gets in your eyebrows, your lashes, everywhere. So I wasn't a fan of that one for when I'm outdoors, but this one, it's supposed to just be a dewy finish setting spray. So I'm not expecting this to really like set my makeup and keep it locked there all day like the Urban Decay one does for me. But again, if I do use all mattifying products and I just want my skin to look dewy, that usually isn't a problem for me. So I'm excited to try this one out. Actually, I just want to try it. Ooh. I love the mixture it has too. It's very finely milled. Well, no glitter particles, so that's awesome. I think I have to use a little bit more, but so far it looks really pretty. I can definitely tell on my forehead it looks much dewier. Or am I just crazy? Hang on, I have another mask here. This is by OLEHENRIKSEN. You guys corrected me how I said the brand name in my last Sephora haul, so thank you for that. This is the Cold Plunge Pore Mask. This is the one that I was talking about that comes off blue. This is another one that went pretty viral. I saw Bretman Rock did a, what's it called? Like a promo video for it. He's so funny. I love him. But it's supposed to reduce oil, purify, and reduce the appearance of pores, and it's for oily and combination skin. Yep, this is a blue mask. So this is the mask that I was thinking of when I was talking about the GlamGlow one. I love how bright this is. I don't know, there's just something about really fun, colorful masks that I love doing. It just makes it even more fun while you're like cleaning out your pores. I don't know, there's something about it, but that's a really pretty color. It smells so minty too. I love it. All right, I need to pick up the speed a little bit. I have a ton of stuff left, and I feel like I'm spending a lot of time talking about these products. So this is the LANEIGE Eye Sleeping Mask. I've been trying to get my hands on this for so long now. Every single time I go to my Sephora, it's out of stock. Any Sephora I go to. This is honestly a huge bottle for an eye mask. Usually eye creams and eye masks come in these little teeny tiny little pots, but this is huge. There's 0.8 fluid ounces in here, so this has just as much product in here as some foundations. Usually foundations have 1 fluid ounce. That's crazy. This is meant for hydrating and depuffing the under eyes. I don't usually have puffy under eyes, but I have really dry under eyes. So that's why I've been trying to get my hands on this for so long, just because I've really been wanting something that is like major hydration for my under eyes. And the LANEIGE Lip Sleeping Mask is one of my favorite lip products of all time. So I have a feeling I'm gonna love that one. Another eyeshadow palette I got is by Kat Von D. This is the 10-year anniversary palette. Super pretty packaging. I love all this gold on here and this artwork on the front. It's gorgeous. So that's what the shades look like. And I remember when I was in the store, the reason why I bought this palette is for this shade and this shade right here. I swatched them and I fell in love. I'll just swatch them for you. I swear all these swatches that I'm showing you guys today are all gonna look the same. But that's the top one. It's a really pretty vibrant teal green shade. And then this one is a duochrome. So it has a little bit of a red undertone, but then it's reflecting teal. If you guys can see that kind of like red purpley undertone. There we go. I don't know, it's super pretty. So that was the reason why I bought this palette. Kat Von D has been a pretty hit or miss brand for me. I only like a few things, and then everything else just really doesn't work out for me or doesn't appeal to me. I also will be doing a Kat Von D best and worst of it video. So I've done that on Too Faced, Tarte, Urban Decay, and I think that's it so far, but I do have one planned for Kat Von D pretty soon here. This next thing I'm just gonna go pretty quick because it's not a new product, but this is by Dior. This is the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer. This is an insanely expensive highlighter. Look at this packaging it comes in, cute. That is what the shade looks like. I just really like the undertone it has. I love how it's pretty neutral, but still kind of gold. I also got this Tarte Chrome Paint Shadow Pot. I got 2 shades of this. I have no idea where the other shade went. I ripped my bedroom apart looking for it. I got 2 of these though, and this is in the shade Sun Drenched. The other one was the other new shade they came out with, but I guess I just have this one to show you guys. So that is what the shade looks like. Beautiful. You guys know I love these. Top Yacht is one of my favorite eyeshadow like shimmer shades to wear, so I'm super excited about this one. Here's the new Benefit Hello Happy, I think it's called. Yeah, Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. Oh no, oh my gosh. I'm not even squeezing it and it's overflowing right now. Do you see this? It's just all pouring out. Okay, I'm gonna put that lid back on there. A ton just came out, so that's kind of sad that I just had to waste that much. But anyways, that's what the shade number 3 looks like, if you guys are wondering. Since we're talking about foundations right now, I'm just gonna get these other 2 out of the way. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Nude Foundation. I have the shade 2N1 Desert Beige. I'm actually wearing the original Double Wear on my skin right now, and I have the same shade 2N1, so this is what this shade, I'm assuming, is gonna look like because it's the same numbers. It says it's water light, super protective, real skin finish, 24-hour wear. The other foundation I got is by Becca. This is the Ultimate Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. Oh my god. All right, so this is what it looks like. I have the shade Buff. This is a full coverage foundation. It feels weightless and breathable, lightweight, oil-free, second skin effect, flexible, with a natural long-wearing finish. I also have this KOPARI Coconut Oil Lip Glossy. So I've already used this. I showed this the first time I filmed this Sephora haul. What do you know? Get 6 dogs, they said. They'll get into everything and ruin everything you have. I really like this though. It makes my lips super soft, super glossy. So I really like this. I've been putting this on my nightstand and bring it in my purse with me, and I just slap it on every time my lips get dry, and it's been working really good for me. And then since these are in front of me, I got 3 beauty blenders. I know I have a problem, but I originally bought one, forgot I had it, bought another one, and then I was in there again knowing that I had these 2, and I saw this color and I could not resist myself. I'm also kind of a germ freak, so I don't like using beauty blenders for longer than like a month. I just give them to my mom every time I'm done with them because, I don't know, I just feel gross if I use them for too long. All right, next thing is by Farsali. This is the Jelly Beam highlighter. This is that gel highlighter that you guys have probably seen all over. Again, I've already opened this. Haven't used it on my skin yet though, but it is very messy, if you guys can tell. I have literally opened it one time. It exploded basically. So that's what it looks like. It doesn't look very appetizing, I will say, but it is so blinding and beautiful, and it's just the perfect shade. I have the shade Glaze, by the way. I think they have 3 shades now, and this is the lightest one, I want to say. I also got this Stila Glitter and Glow liquid eyeshadow. This one is in the shade Fairy Tale. So this one's really cool because it's purple, but it has these green and gold reflex to it. I'm just doing an awful job of swatching right now. This one doesn't seem as opaque as the other ones. You see that? Kind of like watery and patchy almost, but when it reflects light, it's really pretty. So hopefully it doesn't do that on my eyes. All right, I just counted how many things I have left to show you guys, and I have over 20. So I'm gonna try and fly through these because we all know we don't want a 40-minute video. So I restocked on my Kat Von D contour kit. I've had my first one for so long now. So I finally got the new updated version. In this one, you have the removable pans in here. So if you run out of one shade, you can just buy the single pan and pop it right back in there. It's much better, and I love the packaging way more. It's like a hard plastic case instead of cardboard. And then I have this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This one's in the shade 1N. I bought this because Tati talks about it all the time and she loves it, so I'm sure I will love it. And another concealer I got is by Bobbi Brown. This is the Instant Full Cover Concealer. I have the shade Porcelain in this, and again, it doesn't really say anything on the box other than full cover, so I guess that's all I really care about. I love my full cover concealers. I can never have enough of them. I also got this mask by KIEHLS. This is the Turmeric and Cranberry Seed Energizing Radiance Mask. So this one's just supposed to brighten up the skin. I really love using things that are skin brightening because I do have rosacea. This is really hard to get off. It says on here that it's supposed to give you an immediate illuminated appearance, while the crushed cranberry seeds gently exfoliate for the renewed, smoother feeling skin. So I didn't know this was an exfoliator too. It's pretty cool. I also got both of the Farsali oils. I have the Rose Gold Elixir and the Unicorn Essence. So this one I got to just hydrate my skin. I love using oils. I use them day and night, and to mix in with my foundation, my moisturizers, or really anything. And the other one is actually a skin serum and primer. It says it's just supposed to make the skin appear visibly younger and healthy looking. I also got the new packaging of the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. They redid the packaging and it looks so much prettier than the old ones. And I'm almost out of my old one, so I figured it was time to buy a new one, but look at how cute this is. Too Faced has the best packaging. I also have this Origins Checks and Balances Frothy Face Wash. I got this because I thought that it would work really good for my Clarisonic because it says it's frothy. It says it's really good for all skin types too, and it's very gentle, which I need. I need a face wash that is very gentle on my skin because it's so sensitive, and I love face washes that are hydrating and don't make me feel super like tight and stripped of my natural oils. Here we have the Makeup Forever Full Cover Concealer. I'm pretty sure this is new. I have the shade 01, which was the lightest shade they came out with. So it's pretty light, but the next step down was almost too dark, and I think it was too yellow. So it was kind of hard for me to find my shade in this. Again, that is lighter than me, obviously, but I like to use concealers for brightening up. Another thing by Makeup Forever, this is the Ultra HD Perfector. This is the blurring skin tint with sunscreen. I have the shade 04. It feels very soft and very hydrating. I actually love BB creams and tinted moisturizers for days that I don't want to do full on makeup, just if I need to like run out of the house and slap something on. So I think that's just what I'm going to be using that one for. This is the OLEHENRICKSEN Sheer Transformation Perfecting Moisturizer. This one is a little bit more of a heavier moisturizer, so I think I might be using this one at night because I don't like to put too thick of moisturizers on in the daytime. Otherwise, I get very oily and my makeup doesn't sit well. And then we have the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. Again, I've already tried this one. This is in the shade Dim Light. I actually have to return this. It is way too dark on my skin, but there's sort of a cast underneath it, and I don't know, it makes me look really orange. When I put this all over my face, it just looks super dark. Even when I'm spray tanned, it just makes me look very orange and dark. So I have to return this and get the correct shade. I only have one lipstick in this whole video today, which is so weird because usually my Sephora hauls, I have like 30 lipsticks. This is by Huda Beauty, and this is in the shade Wifey. This shade is just a basic nude, and it looks beautiful. It actually looks a lot like what I'm wearing today. And then the lip liner that I was talking about, this is by Makeup Forever, and this is actually their new pencils that can be used for lip liners, eyebrows, eyeliner. Oh, I hate these plastic things. I can never get them off. 15 minutes later, finally got the plastic off. But anyways, this is in the shade 604. This shade looks beautiful. All right, and then we have a blush. This is by Tarte in the shade Glisten. Tarte has some of my favorite blushes of all time. It's a very pretty baby pink shade with a little bit of a gold shimmer to it, but I feel like this one's gonna look super pretty on. All right, now the rest of the stuff here is just repurchases. So I have 2 of the Better Than Sex mascara, favorite mascara in the entire world. I have 2 more of the Benefit Precisely My brow pencils. I have the shades 2 and 4. 2 is what I'm wearing right now, and then 4 is just a little bit darker. I have 2 more of the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel eye pencils. What I have on my waterline right now, best eyeliner ever. I have another one of the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setters, and then I have another backup of my Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Okay, so I think I covered everything. I have a huge pile right here, so hopefully nothing is buried under there that I missed, but otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love doing Sephora hauls. 1, because I love getting a bunch of new makeup, and 2, because I love showing you guys all of the new products that Sephora has and giving you guys a little bit of a first impression of them. Of course, I will be doing a full face of first impressions video with this stuff. Obviously not every single thing in here, but I will be doing a full face of first impressions, and I will be doing an update to the Sephora haul in about 3 to 4 weeks, depending on how long it takes me to try everything out in here. So of course, don't forget to stay tuned for those. And again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.